Well, if you're looking to buy a house, and I'm sure most of America is nowadays, man, and we have such a housing crisis. And because of the crisis, what happens is governments, I mean, this is federal government, state government, local government, nonprofit organizations, are all trying to solve this problem by giving people money and help to buy a house. And there's deals galore, but they're not on YouTube, unfortunately, because YouTube is not for people looking for government money or looking for grants or real bargains, except the bargains that are going to cost you money. And that's why I'm trying to get people to stay away from Google until you know the subject well enough, because you'll just run into somebody who's able to sweet talk you into buying something you didn't need. Well, here's what if you go to Google right now and put home buyer grants, okay, here's what you get: 33 million websites. 33 million websites. Okay. Now, the people that are giving the authentic grants are really from government offices or nonprofit organizations. That means they're .gov for government offices or .org for nonprofit organizations. Anybody else has to get money from you if you find them in Google, because they have to pay Google. So that means they have to get money from you. These organizations that give you money, they give you money. So they don't have extra money to give to Google, or they think it's dumb. They're giving away. We have to pay money to give away money. That's a tough sell to do when you're talking to elected officials who run the purses. So here's what you do. Okay, one option now that I think is pretty good too is ChatGPT. Won't have everything, but it'll show you exactly what you need. Now, I use ChatGPT 4.0, and that's $25, but you don't need that ChatGPT 4.0. You could just use ChatGPT.com 3.5, and you'll get it. I put it in here. Here, can you give me a listing of websites for government and nonprofit organizations in Pennsylvania that help people buy a home? Okay, they come out with 7 or 8 big ones right there, all nonprofit organizations, all helping you. And then I say, well, sir, can you list me 20 more? Certainly. And they just go on, and because I know this stuff so well, I've been studying 50 years. Every one is a legitimate source of getting a grant. Nobody's going to sell you anything. Nobody's going to try to upgrade you anything, because they'll never ask for money. And that's what's wonderful. So you have 30 organizations, 40 of them, whatever the heck. Yeah, probably closer to 40. Oh yeah, here's 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 42. 42 organizations that are getting to do that. And actually now they have that on the app on the phone. And again, that's for the, what I call it, ChatGPT 4.0. And so if you're really lazy, but it's the same thing on the internet too. You could just put in, now I gotta find it here. Oh, here it is. Okay, here it is. And I push the little button here. Give me a listing.
You're welcome. If you have any more questions
yes,
or need...
Okay. Show me the websites for 10 organizations in Pennsylvania that provide free money and help to buy a home. Make sure they're government offices or nonprofit organizations, and give me the websites. Do something if I talk. It'll be there.
Here are the websites for 10 government offices and nonprofit organizations in Pennsylvania that provide financial assistance and help with home buying. 1. Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency, PHFA, website. Please open your app to see this link. 2. Allegheny County Department of Human Services, DHS, website. Please open your app to see this link. United Way of Southwestern Pennsylvania website. Please open your app to see this link. 4. Catholic Charities of Pittsburgh website. Please open your app to see this link. 5. Salvation Army Western Pennsylvania Division website. Please open your app to see this link. 6. Pittsburgh Community Services, Inc., PCSI website. Please open your app to see this link. 7. Action Housing, Inc. website. Please open your app to see this link. Neighborhood Legal Services Association website. Please open your app to see this link. 9. Housing Alliance of Pennsylvania website. Please open your app to see this link. 10. Habitat for Humanity of Greater Pittsburgh website. Please open your app to see this link. These websites should provide valuable information and resources for financial assistance and home buying support in Pennsylvania.
See, they're real. These are real organizations, but you can't find them in Google. And see, what the government does is give grant money to these organizations that are locally where you live to give it to you to buy a home. And see, but you're going to go to Google and you're going to get swimming in the shark waters. They're shark-infested waters. Now, what we do for members of Let's Go Help, we organize that for wherever you live. And I'm going to give you a free copy of those who watch the video in the description below. And here are the 7 organizations that you should contact no matter where you live in America to find the best sources of money and help, to buy a house or even fix up a house. It's all grant money that is available from these organizations. And I've been studying this for 50 years, so I sort of feel I know. That's why I'm so prized with AI. They're good, or something like this. Now, a lot of other stuff, I don't know, it comes and goes. But for you want to know about government grants, AI is great as long as you say government offices and nonprofit organizations, because they're the only 2 groups that give legitimate government grants. Everybody else is trying to, who knows what the hell they're doing. I can't judge all this stuff. And even people like us, we give out grants, but it's minuscule to what the government, every month actually we give out $75,000 just to members to help with any problems you have. We have 4 different grants. And actually we have a deadline on the 30th of this month, and 30th of every month, where we give out 30 new laptop computers for people, okay? But let's go through this list that I'm going to put in the description below that you want to download this and start contacting. If you're going to buy a house or want to buy a house or buy a new house or whatever it is, contact each of these offices, okay? The first one is HUD.gov counseling, okay? Free counseling. They'll sit down with you, explain all the whole system, help with your credit card problems or credit debt, all this kind of stuff, all free. The next is neighborworks.org. Okay, HUD.gov is a .gov. Neighborhoodworks.org, now they help, they're a nonprofit, just help people with low to medium incomes get houses. And then you have your local state housing authority. Now, the Housing Finance Authority, every state has them. The link I have there is to find where your state office is. Call them up, see what they're doing. There's an organization called Federal Home Loan Banks. Now, Federal Home Loan Banks are really government-sanctioned banks that are able to give grants because they get grant money from the government. They don't have investors. Well, I guess maybe they do. I don't understand the whole thing. But they do have grants, and they get it from the government, and lots for buying houses, and lots for real estate investors, and even entrepreneurs. And they got lots of nice stuff too. And Habitat for Humanity, it's habitat.org. Now, Federal Home Loan Bank is a .com. It's FHLBANKS. That's a .com. Who knows? Okay. But they're okay. Now, Habitat.org, you get houses for 50% off. Best housing deal in America. And 0% interest mortgage. Wow. Okay. RD.USDA.gov. Rural development, man, they are hurting there to help people buy homes. You get a house for no money down, no out of pocket practically, and even fix up money for that. And it's all there. And there's part of the Department of Agriculture. Also go to findhelp.org. Findhelp.org, put in housing, and you'll see even more houses. But first start with that top 6. Now here's a nice one. HUD Houses for $1. That's a program I've been talking about for 50 years. And it's still there. And actually they're houses the government's stuck with. They're not in good shape. They sell them to you for $1, and then they give you grant money to fix it up. Now that's pretty good. And it's all local programs, so you have to go to this national office to find the local office, and yada, yada, yada. So let me know if we could help you too. What we do is provide unlimited personal help for you to apply to every grant in America. Now, how we do that is We have grant experts on in-house that help you all the time on our website. You can ask us 100 questions a day. We also have live video training and Q&A live. So every day we got 2, 3, maybe 4 hours of live video that you could ask questions from people and learn from other people who have great. And these are people who are doing these live feeds are members who just found out how to do all this and we're getting money about it. See, I feel they're the best people to teach you how to get money. Not me. I've been doing this 50 years, and I dress like a goddamn clown. You can't trust me. But people like you who just found out about these things in the last couple of months and are doing very well with it. So that to me is the best education at all for anybody new to this game to figure out how to do it. Talk to people who are new like you just a few weeks or months ago, and they'll tell you how they did it. Now that's really taking money to the bank, isn't it? And that's letsgohelp.com. If we could help you, I'd love to, because that's all I want to do for the rest of my life. And I feel I got about 10, 15 years left. And every time I help somebody, my heart opens up just a little bit more. It's like the last muscle I got to get better at is my heart. Can't run faster, can't think faster. All that got is going downhill. But I could love better. So help me love you too.